So you mentioned about the social matrix is not about following fans and followers, and you mentioned like there's 4 key things that people should be looking at. Why those 4 things that you talk about?
So at the end of the day, I think human beings behave in a way that you incentivize them. So if you are paid your salary bonus by Incisive to do a certain thing, you will just go do that. And so with social, I think the problem is we are incentivizing not good behavior by companies and brands. And we incentivize that by saying, we're going to measure your success by the number of likes you can get, the number of followers you can get on Bigo, or things like that. When the reality is that the great thing about social is that it is a channel where you can participate in a conversation, discussion, one-on-one marketing, right message to the right person at the right time, all those great things. Nothing to do with getting likes, nothing to do with getting followers. So the reason I had invented these 4 metrics is to say, let me create the right incentive for the people in companies. If we create the right incentive, they will do the right thing. So conversation rate measures when you participate in social media, or when you're in Renren, or you're on Twitter, or on YouTube. Is your social media contribution creating or starting a conversation? And do other people engage with you? So measure conversation rate. If it's very low, it means you're doing something wrong. You're not contributing the right content. The second one is amplification rate, which is how do you increase the reach that you have. So I shared an example where my reach on Twitter is 80,000 people or so that follow me. But the reality is, if I do Twitter really well, these 80,000 people will send my message on to about 4.2 million other people. That's crazy reach. As much as what you can get on TV. I can get it on Twitter. But you have to do things right. So second is amplification rate. And the third one is applause rate, which is when you contribute something, you make a really cool video, cool picture, or a cool piece of content, or give some advice. Do a lot of people like it, or +1 it, or things like that? So what you do is use that metric to figure out this content people like, this people don't like. So let's do less of this and more of this. And the last one is, of course, economic value. How much revenue you got back for your company. So by creating those metrics rather than the number of likes on Facebook, you force people to behave in the right way, which means in the end your customers benefit. And that's what I'm trying to drive at.